Soul Simmers, it's ThatSimminWitch here, and we are back with another Makeover Monday. Now this week it's a little bit different because my lovely cat that you hear screaming in the backgrounds of my videos accidentally stopped my screen record while I was recording my last makeover of the Best of Friends household from Bridechester. So I'm going to talk through the outfits by going into Creator Sim with them rather than you seeing my my process of me finding the outfits while I natter on. But yeah, just a reminder that we have done all these makeovers already. So we have the BFFs, we have the Calientes, we have the Bears, Banali, Vladdy Daddy, Delgato, Robin I had to add into my game because she wasn't showing up for some reason, so that's why she's there. I haven't made her over yet. Bailey Moon, Carhill, Hoapili, Amicable Acolytes, and of course today we are looking at the Best of Friends. So we're going to hop into Creator Sim. It gives you that warning just in case you add an extra member to the household, because they're in university in their dorms. You can't just like add them in, if that makes sense. But we're going to start with Becca because she's the one that comes up first, and out of the duo she's probably my least favourite. So let's start up here. So we did she, her for her pronouns, and in her stuff she is just usual feminine details. Her sexual orientation, I said that she was attracted to men and woohooed with men, but she is open to exploring romantically. Her romantic boundaries are the same as usual. I didn't change anything about her walk or anything. I did give her a ton of likes and dislikes, which I'm going to leave up for a second while I talk a little bit about my story for Becca. So obviously in the description for the Best of Friends household, Becca and Julia are supposed to have been friends from kindergarten, and they end up going to university and being at the same university and in the same dorm together. But the trailer did tell a different story, but that's the story that it says on the little household description usually. So I like that idea, and I've kind of rolled with it and added a little bit extra to my lore for these two girls. So I think with Becca, she obviously is sporty, a bookworm and romantic. She is studying English, so I like sort of she's doing that, and that's fine. That's what her degree is. But in my mind, because she's athletic, she's also on some of the sports teams. And one of the teams that I put her in, or would want to put her in if we had one at the university, was their dive team. I just thought it'd be really fun, since we now have diving in the game, I thought that was a little bit of an interesting sort of spin on the kinds of sports that she could be doing at university. But let's have a look at her outfits. So her outfits are mostly quite athletic. Her original form by EA is similar. She has quite a lot of athletic clothes and outfits, and she really I'm sorry, I don't know if you can Okay, sorry about that little interruption then. One of my cats, not the one that you normally hear yelling, but the quieter one, who she's much more cuddly. She decided to come up for a cuddle, and she had a little ASMR purry moment. You can probably still just about hear her purring in the background because she's still sat with me, but hopefully that will be soothing rather than distracting. So as I was saying, Becca, as the EA made version of her, has lots of like athletic outfits anyway. She is she's pretty athletic in her outfits, and quite girly for her like sort of party wear and formal wear, things that you can't really be like athletic for. So this is the first outfit I went for. This, oh, actually, we'll talk about her body. So I didn't add anything onto her like body, except for I added this little tattoo there, and I added one on one of her legs, on this leg, the little dolphin. I just wanted her to have like a couple of, like, I added the dolphin because I really wanted her to have like something that's sort of a little bit stereotypical. Like a lot of people will have a dolphin tattoo, and then I wanted something quite feminine, so I went for this like line work flower. I didn't want her to be covered in tattoos. I just wanted her to have a couple of like smallish tattoos, ones that aren't too big. So anyway, back to her outfits. So I chose this top from high school years. I kind of liked that it was quite sporty feeling. The reason like I kind of chose green as a bit of a theme for Becca, and that's because like because she's on the teams, I feel like she would wear a lot of like team like university representation stuff, like they're like hoodies and jumpers and t-shirts, etc, etc. So I really wanted to kind of like reflect that in her clothes. But because like she obviously doesn't stay at university forever when you're playing a save, I did also want her to have clothes that weren't directly sort of related to university. So this is why I went for like this, like I've kind of gone for like green and black mostly for her. So so we got this little sporty top, and then I paired it with these leggings. She wears these leggings in her outfit. They are actual university leggings. Okay, so I've apparently chosen the noisiest time of day to record today. We just had tons of sirens and my cat screaming. But let's try and talk about these leggings. So these leggings are from the university pack. They're the ones that have the different school like logo things on. But I just went for the plain black because they fit well with her top that she's got, and I just thought that she would really like, this is the kind of outfit that she would just like live in every day. She'd go to classes and want to be comfortable, and that's what I kind of thought about that. Shoe wise, I did add these like little sort of I guess they're kind of like hiking shoes from Snowy Escape. The more because I really like the colour, like I like the lime green and the black. There aren't many like clothes and stuff or footwear specifically that have like the lime green and black, and I really wanted those in there. Nails wise, I've gone for these like little cute nails. I feel like she's someone who would get manicures often. They're from the little like sleepover pack that we got, that has all like the cute sleepwear in. But yeah, I thought I'd go with those. Otherwise, she's not really got that many accessories on. So when it comes to her face and her hair, for her face, obviously I don't change any of the genetics. I sometimes add skin details like I have with her. So I added, I gave her some like obviously freckles across her face. I gave her a little mole. So I think that kind of like brought some like life into her face. And her teeth also, if you look, I gave her the braces teeth because I think that she would really care about like her looks and want to look the best that she could. And yeah, so that's what I went with. So I changed her hair. Originally she has this like really like long sort of wavy hair from the university pack, obviously, but I decided to change her hair to a fuller, curlier one from Cats and Dogs because I just liked the way it looked on her. I thought that like the volume actually worked better for her face. She's got quite a large nose, and the kind of flat hair just made everything seemed like more pulled out at the front, and like, yeah, her face just like looked a bit like, I don't know, front heavy maybe. I don't really know how to describe it, but I think having the extra height with the hair has really like helped her with that. Accessories wise, I did put earrings on all of her outfits. Most of the time you can't see them because she's wearing her big hair, but there are a few outfits where she has her hair up that you can see the earrings. Makeup wise, I put my standard highlighter on. For anyone who wants to know, this is the highlighter that I use on all of the Sims that I make over and all of the Sims that I actually make from scratch. I just like that it gives like that little bit of light on the face. It just makes their faces feel a little bit more lifelike and a little bit more real. It was a free like SDX drop one, so everyone has access to it. If you're putting it on a male sim, you do have to take the feminine tag off because it doesn't show up in the masculine list. So yeah, that's the one that I always use. I think it looks really nice, and obviously because you can adjust it, you can make the highlight as bold or as subtle as you like. I did change up her makeup a little bit. I gave her some different eyeshadow and eyeliner. I didn't bother giving her eyelashes because she has got the eyes that have the top eyelashes and they look a bit funny when you put eyelashes with them. So when I get a sim like that, I tend to not worry about eyelashes, and instead I'll try and line the bottom lid so it kind of like looks like they have eyelashes on the bottom lid. Cheeks wise, just yeah, the MAC blusher. And lips, I did one of the like little Love Struck ones. I did do a custom one. I wanted it to like look glossy, but I didn't want too much pigment, so that's why I kind of like sort of went for like a brownie colour. So that's her like her overview of her first outfit, and this would be for the days that it's a bit cooler and she wants some like long sleeves rather than short sleeves. So for her second everyday outfit, I went for this little look here. So I thought that she, like, if she wasn't in sportswear, she would be in like quite casual wear. I wanted her to sort of be sort of like kind of like fit in with like a lot of fashion that is about at the moment, where it's kind of like throwback fashion to like the noughties and the 90s and stuff. So we've just got this nice little simple vest top, and that's from the Love Struck pack. This one that like has the little hearts on. But I picked this colour green. I think it's like a really nice colour green. It's not too acrid and gross. And then these shorts are actually from the Werewolf pack, which I wouldn't have expected to put on Becca, but I had a look through all the shorts. I really wanted denim shorts on her, and I really like these because they had like the little green bow at the back, and they're kind of like a little bit more interesting because they have the details there of like the patches, and yeah, I just thought they looked really nice. And again, she's just got some green, I think they're yeah, they're from, I can't remember what pack that is with the like the fancy shoes, but it's one of the kits anyway. But yeah, she's got these like little trainers with a little bit of green colour, some little white short socks. They're the like base game ones. And then yeah, I changed her nails for this one to like French tips, and I gave her just like a little like metal silver watch, and I think that just like sort of like captures what I want of her. So she's either in her sportswear or she's like casual and just like trying to be a bit fashionable. She has got a little heart necklace because I thought that that's quite like feminine, and it kind of like feels like with her being romantic, that's something that she would want to bring into her outfits. So then we're on to formal. So for formal, the idea that I was thinking is that she knows that at some point she's going to be graduating from university, that she's going to be like going to like work events and stuff like that, especially because I think that she would be a lawyer. Like I think that would be like her career because she's doing the English degree. I'm pretty sure that leads to her getting the boost to the lawyer career. So yeah, with her outfits for this, so this would be for when it's a formal event. It's nice and warm, obviously, because she's got like not really much on in that respect, but she might be going to like a wedding or like something like that kind of like vibe to it. I went for this like green dress that's from the wedding pack. I do like this dress. I quite like the cut on this, how it like flows over her, and it kind of went for the right vibe that I was going for. Like I wanted something quite feminine, a little bit girly, but I didn't want anything that was too like trendy and like hip, if that makes sense. I sound so old saying that, but I really wanted something that kind of sort of like was nice and formal and sort of like a little bit timeless as well, if that makes sense, so that she always looks like good no matter the decade or the year or whatever. And I just paired it with the Love Struck shoes. They've got like the little silver hearts on the back. Obviously there's ones that have like the different colours, but I just wanted some nice plain black shoes. I thought that it looked nice with the dress. I didn't fancy the green colour, and I didn't want to pair it with gold, so I tried to stay away from gold like a lot of the time. Then like accessories wise, she's got a bracelet on from the new royalty pack. It's hang on, if we go to fingernails we'll be able to see it better. So yeah, it's just like a little jeweled bracelet, like a bangle thing, and then I added she's got a little moon ring on that finger, and like obviously she's got her green nails. I wanted to add a little bit of jewellery to her formal outfits, especially just because I wanted them to feel a little bit more special. I think that she would be considerate when she was picking her outfits for an occasion, like a formal occasion especially, so I wanted to make sure that she kind of looked a bit more well-rounded. So accessories wise, we went for this necklace. I can't remember what pack this necklace is from actually. Oh yeah, it's from Get Famous, so it's this one. I like the jewels. It kind of like is square on the end, so it like fits in with her little bracelet, and it's like a nice length. It's not too low, but it sort of like gives that just that little extra to the dress. And for her makeup, I don't think I really changed anything other than her lipstick. I wanted her to have a lipstick that had a little bit more pigment in, so I went for this like reddish brown colour this time, just to like give it a little bit more pigment and make it a little bit more special. And her second outfit for formal, I went for this like it is another fall outfit from the like pack that was inspired by Bella Goth. I've forgotten what it was called. But I wanted her to have something that was like business focused, especially if she was a lawyer. I wanted her to be able to go to like a formal work event and have like something that was very like business ready, if you like, that like so she looked the part and was taken seriously, rather than yeah, just being girly and pretty, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really like this like set on her. I like how it fits her. She's got like quite a big bum, so I quite like how it fits. It like pulls in like around her waist and stuff. It just like fits her so nicely. And I wanted something obviously for it to be a little bit colder, because I try and do that with every outfit category. Yep, so that's that. And shoes wise, I actually paired them with these black heels from the Royal one, so they're really, really high heels. I just like the way that they poked out the bottom of the out the bottom of her trousers, really. Jewelry wise, she has got a ring on that finger. She's got a little plum bob ring. Just yeah, because obviously you can't see any bracelets or anything on this outfit, and you can't also see any necklace, so I didn't go for necklace. And the makeup stayed the same as the previous formal outfit. So yeah, I think she looks really cute in that little outfit. And then we've got the athletic outfit. So obviously I've changed her hair. But with her athletic outfits, the kind of thing that I was thinking was her school colours, especially. So I did go for like the darker greens where possible. So I kind of picked this one because I kind of thought it looked a little bit like a sports uniform. That maybe she's on like, not only is she on the dive team, but maybe she's like on the soccer team or something like that as well. Or the football, it should be, not soccer. But so yeah, this little top is an adventure weights top. I just really like the colour of it. It was kind of like the perfect colour. And I like the pattern, the way it comes down. It kind of keeps making me think of like drawstrings, like on a hoodie. So yeah, that's what I went for with her top. Her shorts were our university. Obviously they've got the university logo. They're for her actual university, which is the the University of Britechester is hers. Oh, I forgot, she did have birds on her shoulder as well. I completely forgot I put that tattoo on there until I turned around just then. Yeah, and then I did these shoes, which again are the ones that she had on before for one of her everyday outfits, and then some little socks as well, just to make it look a bit more like a football uniform, or like some kind of sports uniform, and like to stop her shoes from rubbing while she's like working out, etc. So makeup, I don't usually put any makeup on. The only thing that I keep on every outfit is the highlight. So I don't, there's very, very few times do I actually put makeup on someone when they're in their athletic athletic outfit, sorry. So yeah, she's just got like simple little sleeper earrings, and I put her hair back in this hair, which is, I believe, a base game hair, yeah. So that like it wouldn't be in her way while she was training and getting ready for like her like, I don't know, sports, whatever she does. I'm not a very sporty person, so it's hard for me to relate to that. But all her other outfits that she has a different hair. This is the different hair that she has. I think it looks the most like the hair that she had before being pulled back into a ponytail. So and I think actually it looks quite nice on her face. Like I think like I quite like the little like baby hairs, and I kind of just like the volume it kind of gives her at the back. It does look quite cute on her. And then her second athletic wear for when it's a bit more chilly, we went for this it is actually from university, this little like hoodie and top combo, just so that like my thinking is that she has the flexibility then of zipping it up and keeping herself nice and warm, or she could take it off completely and just have a little crop top on to work out in. And these are, I believe, yeah, these are high school years, and yeah, I wanted some jogging bottoms that were sort of a bit baggy. I did try quite a few of the different like jogging bottoms on. Yeah, it took me a while to pick them. I know it sounds really silly, but like there was a specific type that I was looking for, and this is like fits exactly how I wanted them to fit. So that is what we went for. And then we've got these trainers again. They're from that like pack, the shoes one. I can't remember which one that is. Let's have a look in the kits. Inch in Arrivals, that's it. Yeah, and they're just like little green trainers. I just wanted her to have a couple of pairs of trainers for her like to use for working out and stuff. I feel like she would probably have quite a large collection of trainers. So yeah, I don't want to spend too long talking about her athletic outfits because they're a bit boring. Sleepwear wise, I just wanted pajamas. I really like these. Like I like this little combination. I think it's just sort of like very Becca. Like her check trousers are sort of quite like pajama, like sort of like traditional pajama, like when you think of pajamas. And yeah, just a little green top, and I did put her in glasses. Again, she doesn't have makeup on except for the highlight. The glasses are just because, or she has glasses like that given to her anyway, but I gave her some like slightly bigger frames. I just think they like look a bit nicer on her face. Yeah, and I gave her the little fluffy slippers from the sleepover pack, just because I thought that like when it's cold she would really feel the cold and she would want the big fluffy slippers. Her second sleepwear outfit is for obviously when it's a bit warmer. I just gave her this like little bralette top thing, and that's from one of the like underwear kits. And then these little shorts, which are possibly, yeah, I was gonna say I think they're eventual weights. I just thought that like when it's hot she would probably sleep with as little as clothing on as she could. So yeah, I just thought that they kind of went out. They're still like a little bit sporty, so it kind of like also throws back to her her sort of like fashion that she is used to wearing. And then she has like her little furry flip-flops from the sleepover pack, just because like when it's hot, you like, I don't know about you, but my feet like really can control my temperature. So if my feet are too hot or too cold, that really affects the rest of my body. So I wanted her to be able to have cooler feet. So with party wear, let's move on to this. So for party wear, I wanted her to have sort of like a really party girl like outfit. So this is from like the I can't remember what this kit's called, but it's one of the newer ones anyway. And I really like the shade of green on her. I think it's really nice. But I think actually all of this outfit, except for her accessories, are from the same kit. So these tights are from that. These shoes are definitely from that pack. But yeah, I just wanted to have like a party girl outfit. I feel like when she does girly, she does quite like really girly. So sorry if you can hear my cat. She is still sat with me, and occasionally she lifts her head up to purr at the microphone. But yeah, so that's kind of what I went for that. The necklace is also part of that same pack. Makeup wise, most of the stuff is the same. Maybe I think the lips are different makeup. Yeah, so the lips are from the makeup kit that we got. I really love that makeup kit. Like if I could only buy like sorry, if I could only buy one kit, that would be the kit that I would buy, just because like the makeup in it is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. Like they have winged eyeliner that actually looks good, and yeah, I just really love that kit. But yeah, so I thought this was like a fun little outfit for her to party in. Her second outfit is a little bit more casual. I really struggled with her second outfit. Like, I couldn't find what I was really looking for. And I found this top, like, used this top from one of the kits, and I really liked, like, I like the way it fits, and I like the colour on her, and I just thought it was really nice. And then I did struggle with the bottoms, like I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, but I thought since it was go for like when the weather is a bit colder, I thought I'd go for these like fun stripy green trousers. They're from Love Struck, yeah. And yeah, and then she's got some little boots underneath from the Ancient Rivals pack. Again, she's got the same accessories on. I think the rings are from the like retro pack that came out, the like vintage glamour or whatever it was called. Yeah, I just wanted her to have a few different accessories. And then on this one, she has got this it never cooperates when I want it to. This little necklace, it's from the same pack as her top. I really have forgotten what that one's called. But I have all the kits, so like if you find that symbol, you'll figure out which one it is. It's like a little suit symbol. But yeah, and I kept her makeup again the same. I gave her the reddish lipstick still, just because like I thought it was quite nice. But yeah, I thought that was like a nice alternative. Maybe this is for a bit more of a casual party. Maybe she's going to like a friend's house rather than out to a party. So yes, I thought that was sweet. And then for swimwear, I don't do two swimwears, but because like I said, I had the like thought that she might be on the diving team, I decided that she should have two. So she should have one that she does her diving in, which is this cute swimsuit from Adventure Awaits. I just really like it. Looks really sporty. I really like the zip, like that you can adjust, or she would in theory be able to adjust how high the zip goes, and like I like that it's not too high cut, and the her hair is actually up underneath here in the ponytail hair like she has before this one. But yeah, obviously she's got a swimming cap on because when you're diving you don't want your hair flying around all over the place. So, and she obviously wants to protect her hair from all the chlorine in the swimming pools that you dive into. So yeah, that's our one of our swimwear. And then, because I think that she would definitely be someone who likes the beach and likes to sunbathe, I gave her a really skimpy little bikini so that she could get as much sun when she goes sunbathing as possible, so she can get a good coverage on her tan. Again, she's got her hair up just because it's a good idea, I think, with the swimwear. The little Island Living like strapless bikini top, and I think these bottoms are possibly base game. Yes, they are. I just like the colour, and I like the little bit of pattern just to like make it a little bit funky, because this kind of feels like a little bit old fashioned, but then the pattern like funks it up a little bit on the bottoms. And I wanted like a similar closure, so that's why I picked these ones, because they kind of have that like little similar detail on the hips where the two sides of the bikini join. So yeah, that's cute. And then we go on to our hot weather. So her first one is her outdoor hot weather. So this is for if she's out and about at the park or going to class or whatever she's doing that day. So I went for this cute green, like almost, I don't really know how to explain the top, like it is kind of woolen, I guess, but it's from High School Years, and I do really like this top, and I've been eyeing about using it on quite a few Sims, but it felt like the right time to use it, and so that's what I did. And then I put it with these cute little embroidered denim shorts from Strangerville pack. I just thought that like they look really cute, and like I like that she had like flowers on her top and then flowers on her shorts. I just think it's like feminine and sort of like just sort of, I can see her just like having a great day in the sun, feeling like comfortable and feeling her best in these clothes. Then she just got some, I think they're base game, the flip-flops, yeah, just some flip-flops, because I thought like, I don't know, she just seems like an ordinary cheap flip-flop wearer. I don't know where I got that from. She's got her watch on that she had in some of her other outfits, and she's got the green nails back on again because I thought they looked nice with her green top. Then for the outdoor weather, like the hot weather outdoor version, I always give them a hat at least. I usually try and give them sunglasses as well, but sometimes I feel like someone doesn't really suit sunglasses or doesn't need them. But yeah, she got this cute little like crochet bucket hat from the High School Years pack. I do love this bucket hat. I think it's really cute, and it just is like really nice with her top. It kind of like, this outfit like really flows well. It just, yeah, just flows. And then for her sunglasses, she's just got these ones from Movie Stuff. I really like these sunglasses. I put these on quite a lot of Sims. I just like the shape of them. I like that they kind of look a bit 90s. Like I had some similar to this in the 90s before I started wearing prescription sunglasses as a before I had to wear prescription sunglasses as a kid. And yeah, makeup similar. This necklace is actually the one that she usually wears, like that EA gave her. I just ended up keeping that. I thought it kind of like sort of brought the circles round from her eyes onto her necklace, and I just think, yeah, it's such a lovely little outfit. I think it's just like the perfect summer outfit. It screams summer to me. And then her second one, for like if she was indoors, I went for this like top, which is from Love Struck. I just thought that like her indoor summer wear would be more like where she sort of like, she just couldn't be bothered, so she just put easy stuff on. And this top you can just slip on a couple of buttons. She's got her little denim skirt that just slips on, and then she's got her little rubber flip-flops to wear. And I just like, yeah, I just think that's like a nice little outfit for her at home. Again, just got the same accessories. I didn't change any of that. Obviously I took the hat off and the sunglasses because she's indoors, she doesn't need a hat and sunglasses. So yeah, I just wanted something that was like cool and like nice and comfortable and easy to wear. And then finally her cold weather outfits. So this one would be her indoor cold weather for on the cold days when she needs to snuggle up. This top is actually from the university pack. I just like, I really struggled to find a top for indoors that I really liked, and I kind of decided in the end to go with this one. I'm not a big fan of the way these jumpers fit on all Sims, but I think like here, like the V shape in the pattern sort of like helps that a little bit. It kind of like makes them feel a little bit more fitted. And then she's just got some skinny jeans from the garden kit. I think, is that the garden kit with the little cocktail icon? I can't remember. And then because, yeah, she's sort of a little bit girly, I thought I'd go for the Uggs, but I did them in black so that they matched her top. She's just got French tip nails on again, and again her makeup is pretty much the same as it has been for like most of her outfits. And then the outdoor outfit, like the final one, she's got this little coat. this again, the hot weather fits for Becca were really difficult for me. I really struggled to pick something that she that really like represented her. And I think like, I don't know, she seems like a girl that flourishes in the summer, and that the winter is hard for Becca. So like, I think maybe that's why I struggled a little bit to try and pick the clothes. But she ended up with this cute green coat from Snowy Escape. I like the way it fits, like where it pulls in at the waist, but also I thought it's like a little bit more feminine. I did try some of the more sporty looking coats, but none of them were doing anything for Becca. They just didn't scream Becca. So that's why she's got those on, and then she's just got some jeans from the actual university pack, which yeah, they're just jeans. There's nothing really super special about them. I just wanted some black skinny jeans, and they happen to be the first ones that like, or some dark skinny jeans. I don't know if they're quite black, but yeah, they just happen to be the ones that I got to first. Sometimes with things like that, when I only want something basic, I'll just pick the very first sort of version of it that comes along. And then these little boots from Seasons, I like them because they were pretty much the same colour, and I like the texture. They kind of have the same like quilted texture as her jacket, and obviously they'd be nice for the snow and cold. And then for her gloves, I just put her in these little get to work gloves. They're just like little plain black ones. I'm not a big fan of some of the gloves for this game. It's better since we've had like, I like these ones from Enchanted by Nature, and there's like one of the other packs has some fingerless gloves, I think. But yeah, I'm not a big fan. I used to really like these, but at the moment the horse ranch ones are glitched out. They kind of come out weird, like they come out like big no matter what colour you put them on. They just like, they come out with the same texture, but they're the same colour as their skin. So that I'm skipping those at the moment. And then this little hat, which I think is absolutely adorable, is from one of the newer packs. I just really like the texture of it, and like the colours fits really well with the rest of her outfit, and I liked that we added a little bit of pattern just to make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, that's that's what I kind of went for. I think that like, she looks really sweet. Like this is definitely Becca in a winter outfit, even though she doesn't like winter. So yeah, that's all of Becca's outfits, and let's just pop her back in it every day. I'm not going to do a fashion show this time, because obviously I've been talking through them while they've been on the screen for a long time, so you've had a long time to watch them or see them. So I'm not going to go through and do the fashion show like I would when I record the screen grab and then narrate over it. So we are going to move on to our lovely little Julia, and I absolutely love Julia. I have played these two before, like when we had the update when Growing Together came out and we got infants and science babies. I played these two. I played them through university, and then once they finished university, I had them live together still as roommates, and they decided to raise a baby together, so they had a science baby, but they weren't in a relationship, they were just friends, but raising a little, I think it was a son, if I remember rightly. But yes, I absolutely adore Julia. I think she is really cute, she's very pretty, and yeah, she's just absolutely like stunning. So for Julia, she is she, her. In her customized bit, she has the feminine gender settings. Her sexual orientation is that she's attracted to women. She is not interested in exploring romantically, and she woohoos with women. And her romantic boundaries are just the default, I think. But yeah, she's obviously a perfectionist, outgoing and ambitious, and I know that at university she is studying engineering, so I kind of had that in mind when I was thinking about what she would like and the outfits that I was choosing for her. So they're her likes and dislikes. I'm just going to talk so you can read them if you want. I'm just going to talk a little bit about our lovely Julia. So for me, obviously we've talked about them being friends since school and how they're roommates now and they're best friends. The thing that I kind of have with Julia is that where she is obviously a lesbian, to me, Julia has been in love with Becca for quite a long time. Maybe since they were teens, she kind of realised that she was a lesbian and that her very first crush was Becca, and she's kind of been in love with Becca ever since. And I quite like the idea of this unrequited love that Julia is absolutely adores Becca, and Becca just is completely oblivious. As far as Becca is concerned, she thinks she's straight, though that's why I left her open to exploration, because I thought that maybe if you wanted to play the scenario out, you could maybe change Becca's sexuality or open her sexuality up to being interested in women as well as men. But yeah, that's what with their own relationships between the two, that's kind of what I think about for Becca and Julia. That's their dynamic, if you would like. So I'm gonna get on to our lovely Julia and her outfits. So with her, I wanted a little bit of edge, and I also wanted her to because she's studying engineering, I wanted her to have some lots of practical clothes that would be good for if she was creating something in a workshop, making something engineering something. So yeah, this is that's what I had in mind for most of her outfits. Her formal and her party wear are slightly different, because yeah, I'll discuss that when I get to them anyway. But yeah, so we've got our lovely Julia here. She is in the business and hobbies dungarees. I really love these dungarees. I have kept Julia mostly black. I feel like she would wear a lot of black because it's just quite hardy when you're someone who's making stuff and works in a workshop and is doing all kinds of things like that. I think that that's sort of really a good colour for her to have as her main theme. And I've just remembered I didn't do tattoos. Let me talk through this outfit and then we'll talk through her tattoos. But yeah, so she's got this outfit as her first everyday outfit. Obviously it's for when it's a little bit warmer, because it's sleeveless. She's always got this watch on, I think, for every single outfit. Obviously sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't, depending on how long the sleeves are. And she always wears these little rings on her finger, which are from, can't remember, Love Struck, yes. These little rings. I just gave her simple nails. The same with her toenails, she's got simple toenails. These do get changed up a little bit when she does some of her other outfits later, but I thought most of the time, because she works a lot with her hands, she wouldn't necessarily have a really pretty manicure, so I just gave her simple pretty natural-ish nails. And then shoes wise, she's got these little sandals that we got from one of the one of the events. I really like these little sandals, and they're kind of they're cute enough, but they're also pretty practical for the Sims that also like to be practical. I just wish we had more swatches that weren't dirty. I mean, there's quite a few that are dirty, but I would really love if we had a few more colours that weren't the dirty versions. But yeah, and so let's hop up and go to her head. So face wise, I gave her some moles. So I gave her this little cheek mole and these ones down here, just because I wanted to add a little bit of interest to her face. I think sometimes when Sims don't have anything on their face. They can look a bit like plasticky and not like not very real, if that makes sense. I don't like Sims to look really real, but I like them to feel more than just like dolls, basically. So yeah, that's what I did for her little face details. So hair wise, we went for the base game space buns. I absolutely love these like space buns. I wanted her to keep afro textured hair because usually she has like the braid, but I don't like the braid that she has in because it kind of like clips in with her boob, where where she's got like a larger bust. It kind of clips weird and you can't see the end of the ponytail, so I kind of instead went for space buns. And I thought, as an engineering student and someone who is probably going to do engineering as her career, that maybe having something where her hair isn't in her face would be more appropriate and like more practical for her. So then we went to accessories. So we did give her a little nose piercing. I just wanted something a little bit extra on her face, and so that's why I went for a little nose piercing. I do quite like a septum piercing. I have a septum piercing myself, and I have 2 nose piercings. I have like in real life I do have like this piercing. That's what I have. But yeah, so I just wanted something, like I wanted a piercing on her face. Unfortunately we don't have any lip piercings, which is really annoying because I also have 2 lip piercings. But yeah, I just wanted to add some little extra, but I didn't want it to be too much, so that's why we went for the nose stud. Earrings wise, I did these earrings from, I can't remember what pack it's from. Oh yeah, they're like the jewelry stuff pack. I just really like the look. There's more than one earring, so they've got multiple piercings in one ear, in their ears, but also like the earrings are kind of like neutral enough that they work with pretty much anything. So she does have these on the whole time. There aren't any outfits that I take them off or change them out for anything else. So yeah, that's what we went for her. And makeup wise, again, she has the lovely little highlight from the same one. She's got one that's like a little bit pinkier than Becca does because of her skin tone. I think the pinkier one looks slightly nicer. And yeah, so I wanted to have sort of darker makeup, so she's got fairly dark eyeshadow. We gave her some of the winged eyeliner from the makeup kit because I absolutely love the winged eyeliner. It just like looks so good. Like I really love it. It's a real struggle for me to not put it on every single sim that I put makeup on. I have to try and like vary it a little bit. Again, we didn't do eyelashes because she's got the eyelashes on the top lid and they do look really, like when you put them on they kind of like look weird because you can see 2 lots of eyelashes. So that's why this eyeliner also really helps because it's quite thick on the bottom as well, so it does look like she's got eyelashes on the bottom as well as the top of her lids. Cheek wise, we've got a blusher from that kit. It kind of focuses like mostly around this part of her, but yeah, I just wanted like a nice little like glow across her cheeks, and I think it like really works with her skin tone. And then lips wise, I think it's, yeah, just a base game lip, and I really toned this one down so that it looks like it's black on there, but these colours are weird in this this kit, this particular lipstick. So it does look black, but I wanted it just to sort of like look more like she's just got some like lip salon or something to like give her a shiny lip, rather than her having really highly pigmented lipstick for her everyday outfit. And then like, so there we go, that's her very first outfit. And what we'll do now is we'll quickly have a look at her tattoos. So I didn't do anything to her body. I did give her, the first tattoo I gave her was this little rose on her hand. Oh, I forgot it does that. Sorry. So I gave her the little rose on her hand. I don't know, I just liked it. When I was looking at the tattoos, that one just like jumped out at me. I gave her the coloured version that has like the red and the green, not just like the line work one. And then this side I gave her a pin up, because I just thought like it's kind of classic, and I just thought that like since she's a lesbian, that like, I don't know, it just kind of like fits. I just really like the idea of it. And like with her being like an engineer, it's traditionally quite masculine. So I was just kind of like, I like the idea of a feminine sim having a tattoo that is sort of thought of more as a masculine thing. And then finally on her back I have this tiger, which is from For Rent. I just really like the I like this tattoo a lot, and yeah, I just thought it was nice, like sort of like fit with her other tattoos. I didn't like any of the leg ones on her, and I wish we had a few more leg tattoos. I know I could design my own, but I am not very good at doing them, and I could download some from the gallery. Maybe one day I'll have a bit of a browse and see if I can find some in the gallery that I like, but for now that's what we went for. So let's go back to her. Oh yes, I forgot to say, I did change her teeth on her face. I gave her the little gappy teeth. I really love the little gappy teeth, the like with the teeth with the little gap in the front. I just think they look super cute, and yeah, I really wanted her to have them. The last sim I gave them to was in my very first makeover, when I gave them to Liberty Lee from the BFFs. So yeah, I just I really liked that. So her second outfit is this. So we've got this like layered shirt. This is obviously for when it's a bit colder. I wanted her to be like nice and warm. So we've got the shirt is from Werewolves. And the thing that I like about this shirt is that like it's not perfect, like it's got the little rips and stuff like that. Feels like that she's been using it for like her building whatever she makes in like her engineering career, and that it's it shows that she's been like wearing it. The same with the trousers. I wanted some skinny jeans just because I felt like it really. I did try a few different trousers, but I really liked the skinny jeans with that shirt. Again, the rips just show that they're well worn and that she is sort of like a practical sim. I went for little boots. I think they're actually from the new little like country, the little like ranch kind of little house on the prairie kind of vibe kit. I just really liked them. I thought they fit really well. Like I quite like the shape of them, and yeah, in black they look quite like, they look a lot edgier than what they do if they're in like any of the other swatches. So yeah, that's what I went for. She's got the same accessories, and face wise is the same. I did give her did I give her a different lipstick? I don't remember. I think it is a little bit more pigmented, isn't it? Or not? No, it's not. It just looks a bit more pigmented on her for some reason on this one. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's like what she's gone for every day. Right, and then we move on to formal. And formal, I'm just going to build it up a little bit. For formal, like, although Julia every day, she's kind of wears quite masculine clothing. She wears kind of hardy clothing that's she can use for like work and like for her like hobbies and stuff. When she goes out for like formal or for parties, she really goes out for it. She like absolutely loves to dress up. She loves to look like a little bit more feminine and just sort of like absolutely dressed up and amazing. So we have our first formal outfit would be for when it's a little bit cooler. So obviously she has this little top, which is Get Together, I believe. Let's take that off there. Oh no, City Living, sorry, not Get Together. So I really like the like little peplum. It's very millennial to have a top with a peplum. And these trousers, I believe, are City Living as well. Yes, these are really nice formal trousers. Like if you're looking for formal trousers for feminine Sims, these ones are really nice. They come in a good range of swatches as well. So yeah, that's just like a little tip. City Living has some really good clothes in. I really like that pack. And then we've got the big stiletto shoes. They're from Lovestruck. I just wanted something that was like big and chunky and feminine, and like gave a little bit of glitz from the like little glittery strap. Again, she has her watch, she has her rings, but her manicure I have changed up for this one, very one at the bottom. So she's got like a metallic sheen to her manicure. Yeah, so that was my thinking for that. Let's just go back here for a minute. So yeah, I wanted like her to look like really fabulous, and I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like that it's backless so that you can see her tiger tattoo, and like yeah, I just wanted her to like go all out, and I think she looks absolutely stunning. And then if we move on to the face, obviously we have a hair change, and I decided that when she's going to a formal event or when she parties, that she's going to let her hair down. And obviously with her having afro textured hair, when she lets her hair out of her space buns, she ends up with an afro. So this is just a base game afro. I just really like it. I just think her face looks absolutely gorgeous in it. Like I really like both her hairs. I think that like the space buns look really beautiful, and so does her like afro. They are some of my favourite like afro textured hairs in this game. So like they are getting a lot better with their afro textures. But yeah, I absolutely think that she looks stunning. I think I did slightly change. Obviously, hang on, we'll get to the makeup. Accessories wise, I added on this little necklace or like choker from high school years. I just wanted something a little bit extra around her neck, and obviously like a normal necklace, I don't think you can wear a normal necklace with this, and plus it wouldn't look right anyway. So I wanted something a little bit sort of like maybe it's something that's like a little bit more edgy. So that's why I went for like this little choker. It's got like the little lock on, so it matches with her jewelry. Oh, this armband is from Business and Hobbies. I completely forgot about mentioning that. It was just part of the process. And then if we go to makeup, I'm pretty sure I kept the same eyeshadow and eyeliner, but we did change up her lips because I wanted a really bold lip, because when like I said before, when she goes out she really goes for it. So I wanted something that was nice and bold, and like I really wanted it to like bring a little bit of colour into her outfits, obviously because she wears a lot of black, like black and white. She's quite monochrome, most of her outfits. So yeah, there's like red lip. I really like this lipstick from the Realm of Magic anyway, but I just thought it was a really nice tone, and it adds like a nice little pop of colour in her outfit. And yeah, she looks stunning. I absolutely love her. And then for her second outfit, we went for this top, which is from Bella's kit. I keep forgetting what it's called. There are so many kits that sometimes it's really hard for me to remember what they're called. But yeah, we went for this. Obviously the main swatch is like a red swatch, but I really love this like patterned one. I just liked that it was like black and red, and it kind of had like an edgier feel to it than some of the plain ones, which was what really like attracted me to it. I love the way it fits her, like how it pulls in her waist, and then she's got the flare at the bottom, and obviously this outfit would be for when it was a little bit cooler. She's got a skirt on from the luxury party. No, I can't remember the luxury one anyway, like the glamour, the glamour pack. Yeah, and I like the length of this. Like, it's quite classic, this like silhouette and this like outfit. It's kind of has a bit of a retro feel, but it's like also at the same time really like amazing. It fits her amazing, and like it does have that kind of a little bit of an edgy feel. I didn't want her to be like total full-on goth. I just wanted her to kind of have that little bit of edge to her fashion, and like, yeah, I think this makes a really great outfit for her. And then for her shoes, she's got those really high heels, like from the new pack, the Royalty and Dynasties, Legacies, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm really rubbish today. I need a refresher of what they're all called. And then she's got the like the stockings she's got are the Love Struck ones that have like the retro like little seam going up the back, which is why I picked those ones. Like, I knew that they had the seam up the back, and I wanted it to kind of fit in with the like sort of like the retro aesthetic of her outfit. Her face is all the same again. She hasn't got anything new. The choker did show up on this one, so I had to take the choker off, and obviously she doesn't really need anything around her neck because she has like this like little bit around here, and obviously there's the jacket and then the shirt that she has on underneath it. So like, I don't think any other necklaces would show up in this top anyway, but yeah, I don't want her to have anything else going on around there because it's already quite busy. It's the same makeup and the same like afro hair, and I really love this outfit on her. I think like it's an amazing formal outfit. She has her rings on. I feel like these rings were given to her by someone special, and she wears them like as much as possible, so that's why she's like always got them on. Then we go for athletics. So she isn't really very athletic. I think that she would go hiking, but she's not really like that much into like activities. She does her thing with her engineering, and once she's done that, she's quite tired, so the last thing she wants to do is to spend loads of time like working out or going to the gym or anything. So she got this cute little jumper and shirt combo that's from Eco Life. I really like the rainbow. It kind of like hints to her being a lesbian, like bringing in that pride aspect. The leggings, I'm pretty sure, are the university ones again. Yes, they are. Just, yeah, because I wanted some black leggings, and they happen to be the ones that were next, and I quite like the way they fit these leggings. They're like, they fit just right. And then she's got the little like Vans stylish shoes from the grunge kit. Yeah, I just thought I'd go for the black and white checks. Just thought like keeps the like the theme going. But yeah, this one is obviously for if she does do some working out and it's a little bit cooler, that it will keep her nice and warm. Head wise, she's back to her space buns, and yeah, no makeup, just the highlight. You can see the highlight a bit better on this because she hasn't got any other makeup on. But yeah, she's so pretty. Look at that little face. So yeah, and she has her earrings in still. But yeah, that's her as in her athletic wear. And then if we go for the second athletic wear for when it's a bit warmer, I went for this top from the grunge kit, just because like, I don't know, it kind of like looks like it's a repurposed shirt, obviously, where it kind of like looks like it's been cut off at the sleeves and at the like bottom to make it cropped. I just yeah, and I quite like the little bit of red, like where she had the red in the previous outfits, or like her formal wear. Then she's got these little tracksuit trousers from university as well. Again, I like the way they fit, plus also I like that it brought in the little bit of red with the stripe down the side that ties in with the shirt that she's wearing. Shoes wise, she's got those, they're the base game ones, that's the original swatch, but these are fairly new. They're the ones that have like the like rainbow pride kind of theme. They were one of the recent like free base game editions. Socks, I believe, are just the like little oh my god, what is that pack called? The camping pack, anyway. I can't believe what I'm like drawing a blank today. And yeah, she's got her watch on and her rings on, they're all the same, and again her head is all the same. So let us go on to sleepwear. So for sleepwear, she's got this little top. It's from the camping kit as well. I just wanted her to have like, I don't think she's really too fussed about having pajamas, so she's just like, that'll do, this is an old top, I don't really wear it for anything else anymore, so I'll just wear it for bed. And then she's just got some undies on, just some plain black underwear, just obviously this would be for a warmer day when she's not needing to wrap up. And then I gave her the bonnet. Underneath she has her space buns, but yeah, I gave her the bonnet, just one of these, just because obviously a lot of people with afro textured hair wear a bonnet, and I think that like it, like, because it helps protect their like curls and stuff. So yeah, and I went for the like camo pattern just because it's a little bit more masculine than some of the other patterns to it. And then her second one is just like, I didn't want to spend too much time on her sleepwear, so I just gave her like a plain black dressing gown, because I thought that like either she had the top on that she had on, or the outfit on that she had on before, or she's just got some like underwear on or something underneath just to keep her warm, and she's just shoved the dressing gown on for her to like, I don't know, pop into the kitchen or go and get a glass of water or something. I gave her the fluffy slippers, but I gave her the black and white ones that look like they have the cow print. And then I gave her the little socks from Adventure Weights, that's it. And they've got like little toasty marshmallows. I just thought that she would, when it's cold, she would wear socks to bed, keep her feet nice and warm. I know that can be a controversial topic, but I particularly don't like wearing socks to bed unless they're the specific like bed socks, but yeah, and that was her sleepwear anyway. So that's that really. So party, again, sort of a similar vibe to her formal wear. She's kind of like gone all out, and like I kind of want to talk a little bit about her party wear. One of her likes that I put in there was that she likes DJ mixing, dancing and media production. So I thought that she would like DJ a lot, and this is the kind of like outfit that she would wear to DJ. She wants something a little bit like rave friendly, if you like. So I went for this. Top is Love Struck. I really like this little mesh top. I think it's really nice, and I thought like for Julia, it kind of has that little bit of edge, but it also fits like the sort of like rave scene kind of thing. And because her colours are black, like obviously a lot of like rave clothing is usually like quite brightly coloured, if you like, but I thought that she would go for like her like darker aesthetic rave clothing. These shorts are from the little goth kit that we got a little while ago. I chose the swatch that had like the netting on, so it kind of gives a similar vibe to the mesh from her top. Yeah, I just wanted her, like, obviously this would be if she was raving in the summer when it's nice and warm. These shoes are university shoes. I do use these little boots quite a lot. I like the different swatches. The only swatch I don't like is that swatch, but I don't really use that colour for mini Sims anyway. But yeah, I really thought that she would want to have some like easy rave clothes. Maybe she's DJing at a rave, maybe she's just attending the rave and like just like dancing and having a really good time. That's why also she has on her wrist, I gave her a little wristband so it looks like that she's gone into an event. She has her rings and her watch. She has the metallic nails again, like when she was in her formal wear. And when we go upwards to the head, she's got the same lippy on again. And necklace wise, she has these like layered necklaces from, I think is it the grunge or the goth kit? I can't remember which one this one is. Is it the grunge one? I think it is. Just because I really like the layeredness of it, and like I like all the metal, like having the silver, like she's got the silver buttons and she has her silver accessories that she wears, and I just thought that like adds a nice little bright element, especially because the rest of her outfit is so dark. It adds something that's like a little bit bright and a little bit like a little texture change as well, like something that isn't like mesh and whatever. And again, she has her afro, she has the same makeup, she just looks stunning. Like I absolutely love Julia. And then for our second outfit, we went for this little jacket. This is obviously for when it's a little bit colder and she's going for her like raving. We gave her this, which is from Get Famous. There is a similar one in base game. It doesn't have obviously the exact same pattern, but there is a similar cut jacket in base game that you could substitute for. These jeans are actually the Coach ones that we got recently. I really wanted some baggy jeans with that top. I just thought like it looked nice, and I like the little they're high-waisted, but they also leave like a little bit of skin showing from the sort of cropped top that she has on. And yeah, I kind of liked the sort of like urban and like edginess of it. And then the shoes wise, we did go for big goth boots, but that was really because you can't see the big goths, and I wanted some like platformy shoes, but I wanted them higher than the ones that we had on in the previous outfit. So yeah, that's why we got the goth boots on. If you could see the goth boots, I probably wouldn't have put them on her. I'd have picked something else, but because all you can see is the bottom of the shoes, I did really want to keep the the chunkiness of the shoes. And then when we go up to the head, again we have the hair, we have that same makeup, earrings. We have this little choker necklace, which I believe is new from the not royalty, the like country pack thing. The one that I described earlier is like Little House on the Prairie. I just thought that that's like a nice little lace choker. It kind of adds like her outfit is quite masculine, but it adds like a little feminine spark to the rest of her outfit. But I think she looks absolutely so cool. Like if I met Julia out dressed like this in real life, I'd be like, I want to be friends with you, Julia. Please be my friend. And then we have swimwear. I only did one swimwear for her because she doesn't do any kind of like water based activities other than swimming. So yep, it's just this little bikini. It's from the actual like swimwear kit that we had. Just thought I'd go for plain black. I thought she'd want something quite simple for when she was swimming, and nothing too exciting. Yeah, and nothing else has changed other than she doesn't have any makeup on except for the highlight. And yeah, she's got her little space buns in. Maybe I should have put her in a bonnet, but I don't know, I felt like if she was at a beach she wouldn't be wearing a bonnet, so I kind of left it off. Hot weather. I think she looks cute. So this is obviously her hot weather if she was going out for the day, like I wanted her to have like her hair covered and her sunglasses. This little crop top is from Adventure Awaits. I think it's quite a cute little crop top actually. I just like it. Again, it's got like the little peekaboo and you can see the little tiger's face like popping out the bottom of that, which is really like a cute placement. Like it worked out quite well. Yeah, I just like that it's like nice and cropped and it's kind of practical, but it's like also a little bit sporty, but it doesn't look too sporty. So like I feel like Julia feels comfortable in it, and when it's hot she just wants like as little as possible on, basically. Then I got these shorts from high school years. I like these shorts. I use these shorts a lot on different sims. I thought with Julia it kind of looks like an old pair of jeans that maybe she'd been wearing in the workshop for too long, like while she's doing whatever she does in her workshop, and that like they got a bit busted, so she just cut them off and decided to keep them as shorts. So now she wears them when it's nice and hot and sunny. And yeah, they kind of like add that little bit of edge, but also they are practical for her sort of like more practical engineering side. Then we have the little platform flip-flops from high school years. I do use those quite a lot, to be honest, as well. I'm I just really like them because they have like a 90s throwback. I used to have some really similar ones when I was a kid, except mine were yellow and black stripes, and they were like my bumblebee shoes. So like I don't know, kind of good memories, I guess. Kind of like makes me feel a little bit nostalgic. Then she has obviously her same accessories, and we go on to her face. And she has, hair-wise, underneath it she has her space buns, but obviously her hair's covered so you can't see it. Headwear, we have one of the new royalty head wrap things. That's one of my favourite things. Like, I'm not really that fussed about the royalty aspect of the new pack. Like, I'm not really into like having a royal family or the nobility or anything like that, but I do love that it's brought some more fashion that looks like slightly more like African in origin, and I really like the variety of the different like African inspired headwear. So this like wrap, and I really like this one as well. I just think that like it's nice to have a little bit of variety, because some of the other ones that we had access to were kind of a little bit boring. Like they're all kind of similar shapes, and yeah, I just think it's really nice that we have a little bit more option now. So yeah, I went for that. I wanted to have her hair wrapped up rather than a hat. I didn't like it when she had a hat on. It like, the thing is, if you put a hat on her, she's got like obviously her space buns. If you put a hat on her, she just looks like she's got short hair underneath, and like if you think about it in real life, her hair would never fit in the same way underneath one of these hats. Like, so that was like my my thinking, if you like. So like, for instance, let's just put this one on her. Like, where are her space buns? Where is all her hair? So like, at least with this, it's like contained, if you like, in her head wrap. I kind of like things sometimes to be a bit more realistic. Anyway, so glasses, like sunglasses, we got these cute little heart-shaped ones. I can't remember, they're from like the carnival, like festival inspired pack, but I really like the shape of them. I like that they're all black as well, like that swatch, and it kind of like, I don't know, it suits her little like I'm cool vibe. I didn't bother with jewellery for this because I thought that with her sort of like practical nature and it being hot, that maybe she wouldn't want like a necklace and be bothered by having something around her neck, so we went without a necklace. Then for her indoor hot weather outfit, we did this little base game vest. I quite like it because it's, again, it kind of looks a little bit homemade, and sort of like the under part of it has been like chopped and stuff at home. And again, I just wanted something that was easy for her to wear, something that she could work easily in her workshop with. And yeah, that was why I picked it. And like, it obviously has that little bit of edge because it kind of looks like a band t-shirt. It kind of has sort of like a Sex Pistols vibe. Then for her bottoms, I did the Urban kit. I did the shorts from that. I don't know, I liked the sort of like the homemadeness of this, like with all the bits that kind of like look like they've had like patches and whatever put on, and a similar vibe goes for these shorts. So I was like, you know what, she would want to be comfortable. They're nice elasticated waist, they're nice and baggy, so they should be nice and comfortable in the hot weather. So yeah, that's what I went for those shorts. Her shoes, I went for the for rent ones. I don't know, I like that they're quite chunky. They look like they would be quite comfortable to walk in, and yeah, they just, I think that she would just appreciate like having to stand on her feet all day, but having something really comfortable to like cushion her feet. Her makeup is the same as what she's had in other ones, but with the sort of low pigmented lipstick. So yeah, I think her hot weather outfits look really cute on her. I think she's adorable. So then we go on to cold weather. And so for cold weather but indoors, I went for this jumpsuit, and that is from Dream Home Decorator. It has lots of other swatches, and there is a version of this further on that's the same jumpsuit, but it has like stuff to make it look dirty. But yeah, I just went for this black one. This gives like obviously really workshop vibes. That's why I picked it, because I thought like she does look like she works like in like a garage or something like that, where she's fixing things and getting greasy and oily and whatever. But yeah, it's like long enough to keep her warm. Maybe she's got like some like thermal stuff underneath to keep her warm in the cold, like if her workshop isn't very warm. Shoes wise, I just had these little base game Converse, just some little black ones because she's all in black. And then she's got some black socks. I can't remember what socks I put on her. Oh yeah, these ones from the like little country kit thing. They've got like a little lacy bit around the top you can just about see. I kind of like little details like that where it adds like slight bit of like femininity to it. Again, she has her rings and her watch and her head, if you like. I'm like, oh, having a moment. Her head is everything's the same. She does have the little like choker necklace on again from the high school years pack. I don't know, I felt like I wanted to add something a little bit extra, and I feel like that maybe because her outfit is quite plain, that maybe she would want something to sort of like add a little bit of extra-ness to it, so that she felt a little bit more like funky, and yeah. And then her final outfit is her outdoor hot weather. This is obviously the outfit from Business and Hobbies. I struggled a little bit with her outfit, but this was about as good as I could come up with. Like I couldn't find another one that really like absolutely suited Julia how I wanted it to. But she's got that. She's got the little boots on again from the like country kit. She's got little fingerless gloves from Enchanted by Nature, and yeah, she has her rings on as she does in her other outfits. Oh dear, I'm obviously in a lot of demand today because I just got a phone call as well. So yes, as far as I remember, we were talking about obviously her face. I remember we talked about her actual outfit. Her face is all the same as before. Again, we went for this little head wrap. Yeah, it's a base game one. But yeah, just to like keep her head warm and her ears warm when the weather is cold. So that is all of Julia's outfits. Let's just pop her back on her first everyday one. So yeah, that's what she looks like when we have her in the gallery. So yeah, just as a reminder, in the gallery, I am ThatSimminWitch. So if you do want to download any of my Sims or any of my makeovers, etc, etc, you can find them here. I tend to, on the very first page here, I will pin whoever is my latest makeover, just so that like it's easy to find if you've watched the video and then you want to put them in your game. In the catalogue, because of the way that they've changed the way the view works now, if you do want to find my most recent ones, you do have to sort by newest. So it will change and it will show you the most recent ones. Unfortunately, that Amicable Acolytes I didn't actually get to put on the front of my gallery page because it was just being so slow. It wouldn't let me pin them. Like, it just wouldn't load enough for me to be able to pin it, which is annoying. But also they're there. So obviously we've got the best of friends, we've got the Amicable Acolytes, we have like all our makeovers. We've got the old Penelope renovation that I did. We've got some of the children of the baby daddy / baby mamas. I'm hoping to restart that series this week. It's just they take a really long time to film and I haven't been in the right headspace to film them. So all the makeovers, that's that was from when we were doing one of the events. Actually I need to save that family, my family again with my avatar in, because we also have a cat now and I keep forgetting. This cutie is a sim that I've been playing with a lot recently. She is like I was playing with genetics in Creator Sim, and yeah, this is the daughter of Nalani, so we might end up with a very similar looking kiddo when we have our baby in the Pac-Man challenge. But yeah, so there's all of those. Obviously I also have tons of Sims that I've just randomly like made over the years that I've either played with, or like this, not that one, these ones, they're part of like a legacy. I haven't got every generation on there, because I didn't put anything on the gallery for a really long time, but yeah, that's they're like some of the kids from one of my legacies, and their dad is actually Mark Eggleston from Strangerville. But yeah, and I've got like ones that I've used for like scenarios and stuff like that. I am thinking of maybe doing a scenarios like playthrough save with everyone, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's basically, I just wanted to show you my gallery page anyway, ready for if you did want to find me again. It's ThatSimminWitch, and yeah, I'm going to now say dag if you like Julia and Becca, then obviously you can download them, but yeah, other than that, if you could like the video, that would be really handy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to continue watching my videos, and I will see you another time. So I'm going to say dag, and I hope you have an awesome day.